Alrighty, guys, welcome back once again. We are back live, Las Vegas, Nevada, for the CueSports International Expo 2023 edition. We are going to rinse and repeat. It is Holden Moody against Hank Leinen Jr.'s 9-ball coming at you next. My name is Grant. I will be your host for this event, and this young man, glad he's back up here again. See if I can get his last shot in on this camera. And once again, we are live. All three pages, CueSports Live, Facebook, YouTube, as well as the BCA Pool League page. Let's give them a show, guys. Help me out, hit that share button. I would greatly appreciate it, as I'm sure they would as well. Hank up with the break. He's going to have to run to 5. Holden needing 2. In a dry break, Holden up with a safe opportunity. Chip off that 1 ball. Hide it behind the 4. Cue ball up table. Does let it leak out a little bit, but a separating safety nonetheless. We'll see what young Hank decides to do here. In behind the 6 ball, 1 downtown. Very well done. Was Hank on the stream last night? I believe so. I believe he was the junior match, or one of the junior matches I had on last night. Ooh, just missed. Didn't miss it by much. This will bring Hank to the table with ball in hand. A little bit tricky here, 1 to the 2. We'll see if he decides to try to hit the window between the 9-7 or play the 1 ball and then a safety on the 2. Looking like it. Nice little chip off the 2. Utilize the 6. You might want to bump into the 9 ball here. Oh, great shot. Really well done. This is a really tough hit here for young Holden. Don't know if he's got enough of the rail behind the 6 to spin in behind and just chip off that 2 ball. But a nicely played safety by Hank there. Gonna have to load up with a lot of left-hand spin. Just a nice light little shot there. If he can get in behind. Can't quite tell from our vantage point. This is what he's staring at. Needs a nice light shot. Doesn't look like he's got a lot of room. Really, really difficult position to get out of. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough no matter who you are. Ball in hand now for young Hank. 2 ball, top right-hand corner. Out for the 3 to the left side pocket. Welcome back, Mr. Gord. And Christina as well, welcome back. Glad I got to get young Holden up here again. See if I can make up for my blunder there on the last stream. Cut away as Sophia left, and unfortunately I didn't get the last shot. Forgot to put the camera angle back. So 4 to the 5, up off that top rail, 5 to the left side, 6 to the right side. Nice little 2 rail around, utilizing that right hand spin. Wants to have the down angle here on the 6. Think he might have just got there. Would like to be on the low side. That way you can just play kind of up to the top side of the table for the 7 ball down to the bottom right hand corner. And he did get there. Utilizing some right hand spin on this cue ball. Play underneath the 9, just down just like that. Little bit of right hand spin here, perfect. Nice little draw off this 8 ball. Could play it just straight in with left hand spin depending on the angle he sees. 9 into the opposing right hand for the win on game 1. Caught that a little bit thin. Still gonna not change 9 ball right side pocket for the win of game number 1. Nope, wrong. I appreciate that, Christine, for sure. It was my blunder for sure. Nobody else. That's what I get for running for 9 or 10 days straight now. I'm sorry, Alan. It was completely my fault. I will own it. All on me. All right, young Holden now at the table with the break. A little loose on the rack there. Because I'll tell you, he can generate some power. All in all, not bad. That's we'll leave Hank with a bank on the 1 ball. Right hand side pocket. All good, Alan. I got thick skin, and it was my mistake. I mean, you know, I can't hide behind anything. My mistake without a doubt. Nice safety shot there from Hank. And again, young Holden having to find himself in these kick situations. Ball in hand here for Hank. 1 ball, 2 ball, fairly routine. Oh, I appreciate it, Gord. As well as for everybody else. I mean, my blunders aside, these juniors, they certainly deserve an audience. And it was just a little bit of a touch there on the 3 ball. I don't know whether the 3 passes 9 ball into that bottom left-hand corner. Could also go to the right side pocket. Just a nice light roll up here. Hit that really well. 3 ball right side, 4 to the top right. A little bit of angle would be good on the 4 here. To the right of center. Perfect. Nice little draw to the left side rail, in on the 5 ball. bottom right-hand corner. Yeah, I think that is a very good piece of advice. He needs to be a little more patient on his kicks. I would agree. But again, right, he'll get there with some seasoning and experience. He'll get there. 3-foul rule is in effect, should it come into play. Tricky little shot here. Handles it really well. 6-ball bottom right-hand spin on the cue. On the cue ball, off that rail float to the left side of the table for the 7 into the same pocket. Not terrible, overhit just a touch, but he's okay. Pocket weight or up and back twice. Had the weight right, unfortunately. Caught it a little bit thick and pushed it off that bottom rail, which brought it offline. So young Holden here with a great opportunity to get himself on the board and on the hill, I might add. Only having to go to 2. However, is going to line up the 7-9 combo. However, it is from downtown. There's some distance here. Oh yeah, Chris, he has got a bright future. No doubt. Oh, great shot there by Hank. Nice combination from distance. Not an easy shot to accomplish. But of course, with the young ones, of course, they're getting all their seasoning, practicing. They'll get there, though. Just keep getting in those matches. Keep putting yourself in those tough situations. Figure out how to handle that, and you'll be home free. Scratch on the break here for Hank. We'll give ball in hand here for Holden. And I'll tell you what, with the way that this table is laying out, we very well could see the 3-foul rule come into play here. Not an easy runnable table. For 11, he has a phenomenal stroke. He's got that nice light touch if he needs it, but can also generate some pretty sporty power. But of course, with his papa training him, believe me, Mr. John Moody Jr., Hank will certainly get there. Yes, most certainly, Shirley. Nobody, believe me, guys, for my blunder there, nobody's more upset about that than I am. But hopefully with this match, we can keep it all live. Not that I won't cut away. I'm not going to take away the chance of that happening, but I'll try to be a little more on the ball with putting things back where they should be. Nice little shot there. Kind of gets a little funny here on 4-5. May see the safe play here. Yeah, nice shot there. And so once again, Holden needing to come up with the kick shot here. Tight window off this bottom rail. And indeed, tight window does get him. And I'm not sure if that is 1 or 2, but it looks like Young Hank here lining up the 4-9, 9 to the side pocket. That is always tough. Plays the two-way with that 4 ball. Now being hampered here again by this 5-7. Good effort. Again, doesn't miss it by much. I'm not sure how much Holden or Hank, for that matter, really played on these Predator tables prior to perhaps this week. But these rails do shorten up, most certainly. What is the age range for juniors? I believe 16 and under. But perhaps Holden's mom, Chris, who is tuned in, might know better than I will. Might be a couple of different categories. 16 and under, U16, U18, I would imagine. Ooh, wow. Did not miss that by much at all, and he's not off terribly on these kick attempts. But again, I don't know if he's played a ton on these Predator tables to know or start to develop the feel for how these rails shorten up. And once again, Holden just needs to kind of bide his time, hang in there. He's only got to do a race to 2. The ebb and flow of 9-ball. So far, he's had a lot of kick attempts. Kind of been put in jail here by Hank, but your opportunities will come. Just be ready when they come to take advantage. How are we, Bremner? Mr. Barry? Yeah, but you know, Gord, I think it's in his DNA, and maybe Chris can speak to this a little bit with his dad being a champion player here as well in John Moody Jr., that I think it's just bred. I think, you know, some players are just quick, want to get in it, get in the grease. Wow. Wow. Mr. Hank is just coming with these 9-ball combos. And once again, my advice is still the same for young Holden here. Just hold out for your chance. Excited to come back to Calgary. Yep. It has been a very, very long trip here in Vegas. I have been live every day starting at 10:30 in the morning, going till roughly, 9:30, 10 at night on the stream. Of course, some of those slotted times for matches, there's been matches moved and rescheduled and no-shows and so on and so forth. But if I'm not here at the stream booth, I'm over at the Jam Up Apparel booth. And it has certainly been a longer trip, but you know what? I love it. I love it every year. Every year it's a grind, but at the same time, it's just, I love to do it. But I am looking forward to going home. I only get to be there for a week. Great shot there from Mr. Young Holden. Looking at the back cut, potentially on the 2 to the right side. Could also bank that ball. Depends how he feels. Shave the shine. Yeah, great shot. Now, did he get this 3 ball? Enough to make. Nope. Sends it around a couple of rails. And that is due to the fact he just missed that angle to get there. The window. But yeah, I get to be home for a week, and then I'm off to Niagara Falls. After Niagara Falls, I'm home for a week, and then back down here to Vegas. Then home for a week, and then off to Philadelphia. Back for another week, maybe a week and a half, and then back down to Vegas. And then to Wisconsin, and then I've got potentially China, Croatia, and Puerto Rico, as well as a few other state championships that Jam Up Apparel will be at. So the travel schedule this year is pretty heavy schedule. So Hank here looking to draw off this 3 ball. Some right-hand spin on the cue ball off that left side rail, back out for the 4 ball. Or play it straight. Shooter's preference. Indeed, Ron, I will be there. Niagara Falls. That'll be, I get back on the 5th. I leave for Niagara Falls on the 12th. Some short side shape. 5, does it pass the 8 ball to the top right-hand corner? Nothing to do here but make the 5 nice and light off that bottom rail. 6 to the right side. The hit stick for the 7. Am I doing the ACS Calgary? Well, Jam Up will be. We will have a booth for CCS Calgary. Meant ACS Las Vegas in May. Maybe. It depends if it conflicts with anything else that Jam Up will be at. If not, we will definitely try to get into the ACS event. Nice little table run here from Hank to put himself on the hill. We'll see if Holden can snap the next game and we can go hill. A 5-2 race. Oh shoot, this is it. That's it. Sorry, I thought there was one more game to go. Mr. Hank getting the job done. Holden just not getting the rubs and rolls going his way in that match. Found himself kicking quite a bit in that match, but that, of course, is due to some good safety play there by Hank. So can't take anything away from Hank as well as Holden. Job well done, gentlemen. So with that being said, if you haven't done so already, make sure you go onto our Facebook page, hit the like button, or on YouTube, snap off that subscribe button. That way you're notified each and every time that we go live. So we will get the next match locked, loaded, ready to rock and roll for you in between time. I'm going to do a quick shutdown, restart, get it all locked and loaded for you. On behalf of myself and the rest of the CueSports Live team, we appreciate you tuning in. Don't go far. We'll be right back up. Appreciate you tuning in, y'all.